On the air everywhere, this is New England Broadcasting.
Welcome to the Ron Van Dam Show. Hold on tight. Things can get a bit weird, if you like that sort of thing.
Come Monday, it'll be alright.
Monday morning, you sure look fine. Rainy days, Mondays always get me down.
Whatever.
Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays.
It's just another manic Monday.
Monday, so good to me.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It's the Ron Van Dam Show.
Yeah, it's Monday, and when it's Monday, we're joined by Victoria Tori LaGarde. She's an actress, a humorist. She builds boats.
Hola.
And an Ola.
And I speak languages.
She's an Ola person. Ola, of course, is that's Spanish?
Hola. Correct, but it was also my grandmother's name.
Get out.
I swear, without the H. O-L-A, Ola.
Well, that's a nice little name.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Ain't it?
Was she of Spanish, Mexican descent?
More like Scandinavian, I'm thinking.
That's not even close to what I said.
No, but that's fine, Ron. Just in a different continent even. But
Well,
that's a fine.
That's people usually don't understand. Are you Mexican? No, Swedish.
Japanese.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Japanese.
It's okay.
You're really close though.
Yes.
Same planet, yeah. Nice.
Very good.
Well, welcome to the program, Tori.
Konnichiwa.
You can what?
Yeah, this is Japanese.
Oh.
It's on my mind now, I guess.
And
All
you
right.
do speak, just for so people aren't familiar with you, or they are, that you speak a number of languages, not necessarily like a fluent.
Exactly. It's just pleasantries.
You get along.
Hi, how are you? Some Arabic, some,
So if you were
Armenian.
if you're in another country, you could get along, little doggy.
I could say hello and they'd love me right away. And where
Yeah.
are you from? You say America.
Yeah.
They even now when I speak my languages to people, they say, "Where are you from?" I just say, Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
It's here. But you have a good ear. I can pronounce it the way they pronounce it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's the thing. I'm not like
Well,
saying
you also-
"Cómo está?"
No.
¿Cómo está?
Why would you say that? But you do the dialects too. I know that you can actually pick up a
Do
dialect.
the dialects, wrong. But there's a certain part
Right.
of the United States where they talk like this, and it's not necessarily Texas. It
Yeah.
could be Georgia.
It's funny when you started
all
talking
different.
like that, you lost some teeth. Oh, that's really nasty. It's just that they have bad dentists. That's
Wait,
all.
my daughter lives in Alabama now, so I'm just hoping she doesn't pick it up. Oh, no.
You know the country of the worst teeth?
Country of the worst teeth.
Yes.
Ooh.
Well, as far as fable goes.
Is it America?
Oh no, not America.
Okay, good, because we have dentists.
No. Well, they do in this country too, but apparently the citizens don't use it.
Is it like South America?
No.
Ooh.
No.
Wow.
No.
China.
It's England.
Oh.
The British
really?
people, for some
Oh,
reason,
no.
I don't know what the deal is, but the teeth are a brilliant banana yellow.
Yeah.
And they,
little pats of butter.
I don't know what it is there. They
Yikes.
have dentists. Can't be the climate. It's not an excuse. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But they have, and the teeth also go in different directions.
Wow.
So it's like, yeah, are there dentists up there? I think there are. Although I
It's
don't see
like
it.
royalty. They're taking all your money to live high on the hog because of their blood. Okay.
And some of the royalty isn't even tooth straight.
No.
I don't know what it is. It's not a priority for them.
Yeah. To just be admired because of your bloodline. I need a little
That's-
more. I need a little more.
No, I don't know. I do despise dentists. I mean, not as human beings. I had read somewhere that dentists have one of the highest suicide rates.
Yes, that's true.
And why could that
Because
possibly
everyone,
be?
because they get a complex. Everyone's coming in there afraid of them and not liking them, and
Oh, no.
maybe it wears on some dentists, not all, but maybe some of them start to go.
They
Wow,
really
I'm
care about that?
I don't know. It's psychological, dude. And if you kill yourself, there's some kind of a mental issue. Most likely, they say not always, but that would just exacerbate it, wouldn't
But
it?
based on your occupation, I don't know why that would be. I mean, I wouldn't want to put my hands in people's mouths, but if they were paying me, I'd do it.
There's another occupation I was thinking of the other day is funeral directors.
I could not do that.
But
I could not do that.
Yes, but that is usually, isn't it a family business?
Yes.
If you're born, you're a
Yeah.
son. Guess what you're going to do when you grow up?
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of options. You're
No,
going
you
to take
don't.
over the business.
Yeah.
How depressing is that?
Might as well start embalming now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it. I'm glad my parents chose law because, I don't want to
I can't,
mess around with embalming.
can't see you as an embalmer.
I don't want to.
No.
Can you not make me? Thank you.
No, that's not good.
No.
I would think that would be the highest suicide rate because technically you're in the building already. So
Yeah, but I
what's
bet you
the
become
problem?
I bet you become desensitized to it.
Well,
After a while, it's death. You almost like you can embrace it. You know, it's part of life, and you're not afraid.
I guess you see it all the
Yeah,
time, but
so-
how can you be reminded of that day in and day
and then there's
out?
children. I would
And
just
people crying and falling
I know.
apart and
You gotta
devastated.
be thick-skinned, build a wall. I don't know.
Thick-skinned or have no emotions. I don't know
I'm
what
way
it
too
is.
emotional.
Oh,
Way too emotional.
And people should be
I
emotional.
cry at strangers' funerals because I see other people getting upset, and I feel for them. I'm like, oh, I know what that feels like. Oh, you poor person.
Are you crashing funerals again? At strangers' funerals?
Well,
excuse me. Can I
it's-
just come in and
you know
catch
what?
the show?
Someone I've never met, I should say,
Yeah.
but I
Oh,
know
okay,
a relative,
okay.
and so I
All
go
right.
out of
So you're somewhat
respect.
familiar. Okay.
But I've never met the person, and I'm still thinking
Yeah.
that WD-40 dude for your chair over there. We've talked about this over and over.
As I said, I picked up WD-20, didn't do a damn thing.
Ron, you got to do your math. You're not mathing right.
I don't understand why they would name it something like that. Why wouldn't they call it like No Squeak?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
a great question.
bad
Because you know what?
marketing.
I think it took them 40 times. Like Heinz 57,
Yeah,
they say
yeah.
it took 57 times to make the ketchup, right?
Heinz says it was 57 varieties,
Oh,
although they
no.
can't even name them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You said that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard that.
But
okay.
no, but the WD-40 does sound like a chemical try, and
Yeah,
so why
compound.
why do I want to use? Well, maybe it is a compound, but if they tried 40 times, why would I want to use their product? It's
They got it right.
If you got 41 might even be better. I wouldn't stop.
You know,
at
and
40.
why is it taking so many times? What's the matter with you?
I know it's wasting a lot of
11.
time. Yeah.
WD-11.
Yeah.
That works for me.
And
you
like,
know?
why don't you just you're going to cure cancer or something? Why are you bothering with a squeaky chair?
No, squeakies
man?
are worse. It's worse than cancer,
Is it really?
please.
Okay.
It gets
Well,
on my
it depends
nerves.
on where
My
you are.
nerves are very sensitive.
Do you know Formula 409?
Oh, that stuff smells nasty.
It's horrible. It's a cleaner.
Just buy
or
the other
something.
stuff.
Yeah, but
There's all kinds
but
of
I'm
choices.
Thinking, like how many tries was that
and,
one?
and why is it 409?
409 tries.
Is that what it was? I mean, what does it even mean?
Yeah.
I don't like
Well,
it.
Formula One sucked. It turned out like mayonnaise.
Formula 5 is like a race car, isn't it?
Yes. Well, they got that right in 5 of them.
Hello.
This one's
Goes pretty
409.
fast.
Get
Faster
some-
than 409.
Hire some other people,
I
damn
don't
it.
know.
Yeah.
Use spick and span. Stop it right
Yeah,
now.
spick and span. They
I
got on
use
the
spick and
first shot.
span. It says what it is. It's spick and span.
Right. That's why I'm saying squeaky chair.
What's a formula? I don't know. Could be a race car.
I have no idea. What the hell were we talking about previous to that?
Well, you know what? Well, let's just change it up again.
All right,
because
fine.
I have important news.
All right.
Guess where I was? Sunday night. I didn't even tell you.
Where?
I was in the hospital.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I know. Because you don't use Fartbook. And I posted about Facebook.
No, I don't. I can't.
Yeah. So I was in the emergency room.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, they thought it was appendicitis.
You know this is being.
Oh, sure.
broadcast.
That's okay. I mean, because
fine.
it happens to people
I
and you
just
should
wanna
know.
remind
It's good to tell me
This
because
call is being recorded.
I don't know where I am half the time. Thank you for training purposes. No, mine.
Just in case we ever do this for real.
Mine are. I'm glad they recorded because I think it's going to be a Christmas tape for all the people, the
that would be
belligerent
interesting.
callers
That'd be interesting.
that yelled at everybody in
Yeah.
an amusing way.
Save you
I'll be on
postage,
there.
yeah.
I'm always the viral video.
So
Audio.
what happened there?
They thought it was appendicitis.
Yeah,
I was
you
in
were in
extreme
pain,
pain.
yeah.
Oh, I could bending over, couldn't
wow.
walk. So the doctor checked me out. He said, "Get her on the morphine quick. Morphine drip." You know, morphine is overrated.
Really?
They gave it to me twice.
Yeah.
It just takes the edge off, makes you feel kind of calm, but that pain was still there.
Okay.
Especially if I
Must have
pressed
been
on
some
it.
heavy pain.
Yeah, don't press on it. They
All
said
right,
that.
I won't.
And they gave me a CAT scan.
Yeah.
Do you know how to spell CAT scan?
I know cat is not in it.
Right. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's CT scan.
Yeah.
They try to troll me with
Yeah.
that. But anyway, I had one of those. It's diverticulitis.
Oh.
Which diverticulosis is when your colon is full of these little pockets, these
Yes.
little holes, which I've had for years.
Yes.
But it's dangerous because a little piece of food or seed or something
stuck.
can get stuck in there and start to infect, and that's what happened.
Oh.
So they give you medicine, which I stopped taking because I don't want it.
right.
Don't tell me. But it made me feel worse. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm going to get better. I'm already back at work. I took the first day off because they said take the first day off of work, take a day off of work. I said, okay.
So how did it subside if it wasn't from the medicine?
It will subside on its own anyway. Dad gets it all the time, but he's in pain for like a week.
Okay.
I took medicine a couple days.
Yeah.
You know what flagell is?
I know flagellants,
No.
which probably is also painful.
Yeah, well, Flagyl is like a medicine that they give you for bacterial infections, and it makes everything taste like loose change.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not good. And then you throw up right away, again and again, and you're throwing up the loose change. So you
That's
taste it
interesting.
again. So I'd get rid of that. I'm not taking that.
Why can't
Stop
they make
it.
it flavorful?
Stop it. I'm not doing
Seriously, loose change.
that. Look it up. Everything tastes like metal, a metallic taste in your
Okay.
mouth. It's absolutely true, and it's the worst. The other one was an antibiotic that was way too strong. They gave it to people for anthrax, that it was supposed to anthrax and pneumonia. Listen, dude, I weigh 104 pounds. They're giving me the top dose when they could give me a lower dose. They're trying to kill me.
Yeah, I guess
I mean, I
so.
don't want to put tinfoil hats on, but I think the doctors just do whatever they do for regular people.
Correct.
They don't, specify, tailor it to you and your
Well, they're supposed
body
to
weight.
by body weight. They
They
are
don't.
supposed
He
to.
didn't. They're trying to, it's not good, so I stopped, and I'm feeling okay.
Good. And this was over the weekend
This was over the weekend
of last week.
of last
So
week.
it's been some time now. Since.
Right.
Oh,
It
yeah,
is.
it
Yeah.
has been. It's been almost a week.
I'm fine.
Good.
I'm good.
Right, it's been a little more than a week. It's Monday.
It's Monday. Hey, by the way, that intro sounded a little shorter. Did you tweak it down a
No,
little?
I did not.
Then maybe I need that medicine again. Everything's flying by like seconds now.
I'm just
my God.
intrigued by the fact that you thought it tasted like loose change and how you would know that it's not exact change.
It was $1.39. Yep, that was it. That's how much I took. They say take every 8 hours. Dude, how could I live throwing up all the time?
You can't.
You can't.
Well, unless
The
you really
benefits
wanna lose
outweigh
weight,
the
but you
risk.
don't.
The risk is outweighing the benefit this time,
Yeah.
my friend.
Wow.
So
Well, I'm sorry that happened.
it'll happen again, though. That's the bad news. I've talked to a lot of people, and at my age, it's only going to happen. So I'm going to cut out seeds and nuts and berries and everything.
Good for that. You don't need that stuff.
Popcorn. What am I going to? I live on potatoes. I'll eat
Popcorn
potatoes.
is awful.
Really?
It's very tasty, but it always gets stuck somewhere in your teeth.
Oh, I know.
And it's takes weeks for that
I
thing
just
to
use
come out.
no. I use floss.
Oh, yeah.
I floss every day.
I can't do
I
the
have to.
I do floss, but I don't enjoy it because it feels like the floss is going to get stuck.
Maybe your teeth are too tight. Mine are separating now.
Yeah.
I'm getting to be like, what's the
too
guy?
tight.
Terry, somebody for the English actor, remember? With
Yes,
the big
Terry
gap.
Thomas.
Terry Thomas. I feel
yes.
like Terry Thomas.
Yes, I remember
That's okay.
that.
Or
Yeah.
Madonna or David Letterman. Oh, that big gap.
Teeth are too tight.
They are. They're spacing because I'm losing them, so they're starting to move. Your teeth will move.
They do.
I do. It's not fun.
My teeth moved to Alaska last
Yeah,
week.
my some are moving out. I need help. I have to pay someone to get them
I've
out
had
of
it
me.
with you in your mouth. I'm out of here.
It's like your toilet yelling at you. I'm sick and tired
Yeah.
of your shit.
That's right. All right. Well, that's the show.
It is. Well, I have more. I'm sure you have more.
No, yeah, I know.
What about that? It's Christmas time, holiday time.
It is.
They make a plant. I'm going to ask you what it's called. They make a plant with red leaves. What is
It's a
that?
poinsettia.
Aha. Did everyone say it again?
Poinsettia.
Okay. There's two schools of thought on that.
All right.
Poinsettia or poinsettia.
Okay.
You're going to go with poinsettia. I'm going to say poinsettia.
How is it spelled, Tori?
It's spelled poinsettia.
So somebody's right, somebody's wrong.
Again, tomato, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Supposedly.
I just want to ask you for your input. Next.
Well, no, it's a tomato and tomato are spelled the same. They're just pronounced differently. The spelling of this
Right.
would say poinsettia.
Correct. You have it like you say like you're a friggin' Mexican. What are you doing over there? Poinsettia. Or Italiano.
Because when you challenge somebody to say something properly, they always go for
they gotta
the dialect.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Yeah.
All right, babe.
It's like those Italian and Mexican chefs, they speak proper
No, the
English.
mix. That's
but as
right.
soon
You
as
put
get
the
to-
bread in the oven. It's very good. It's a mix for a long time.
Well, not only that.
Everything's
no,
afterwards.
they talk perfect English. They say, yeah, we're going to take some spaghetti sauce,
Right.
put it in the pan, and make some lasagna.
Lasagna, the mozzarella.
It's just when they get the
Bella,
Italian
bella.
name, then it gets very
Sure.
fancy. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Buongiorno.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Exactly, but spelled differently, but just the same.
What am I? I'm Torrance.
You are Torrance.
I forgot about those days. For many years we've been calling each other Torrance and Ronaldo.
Right. That's true.
Did you know that MTV is still a thing?
Yeah, it's still on the air.
You knew that?
Sure.
Oh my God. I just found out like
Well,
a week
see,
ago.
But you don't have TV.
Yeah,
mean,
but
you do,
my
but you don't have
boyfriend,
it.
my
Yeah,
buffer,
right.
just got one of on Black Friday. I told you this. He got a big screen, one of those
No,
TVs
you
on
did
Black
not tell
Friday.
me that.
I'm sorry, well, everyone, he
Right.
upgraded to a Black Friday television and got it all going. And then
Black Friday television. Is that a thing?
apparently so.
Okay.
It's the rule. When you Black Friday, you must go buy a new television.
So he had a small one?
He had a Lechmere from 1992 or
my
something.
God.
The box guide. You couldn't even see it. I'm like putting on
really?
glasses to watch it. You couldn't read the writing. If there was text on there, forget about it.
1992?
96 maybe,
That's a
90s.
different century.
Well, I know. So it was time. He met me, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking, hello, boyfriend,
Right.
we need to watch the television.
yeah.
Well, to movies. We watch movies.
Sure.
But it's so clear now. It's HD.
course, yes.
It's like I'm there.
Yeah.
So it's what a difference.
Yes, of course.
So I guess someone in the house put on MTV, and he didn't know, and I didn't know. And
Yeah.
he goes, I went to turn on my TV, and MTV was on.
Wow.
And I said, that's a thing? Still? And he said, I guess
People are
so.
really out
but
of
you
touch.
you knew. I didn't know.
yeah.
I thought MTV was long gone.
Oh, God, no. Well, it's not all music videos anymore.
Okay.
It's shows. It's actual shows.
Okay.
Usually stupid ones, but it's all. You know, the
Who
show.
would bother?
Oh, I watch it sometimes.
For the music, right?
No.
What?
It doesn't have music anymore, really.
I saw
It's just
when the
TV
channel.
shows.
We saw a Shawn Mendes concert that was on it, so it was music.
Oh, you saw the MTV music channel.
There's different ones.
Yes, there's MTV, which
Okay.
is just regular TV shows now, and then there's MTV Music,
Okay.
and that is
Or
all
MTV2,
concerts.
whatever it was, I don't know.
Right, that's concerts. That's
Okay.
pretty good.
Oh.
That's actually
all right.
pretty good.
Okay, that's the channel that was left
Yeah.
on. Was
Did
some
you ever
kind
hear
of
of a
music.
show called Catfish?
Yes.
That's on MTV. That's an MTV show.
okay.
That's originally on
Oh.
that and still on that.
That's silly because it's music television. That has nothing to do with music. They're really branching out in the wrong areas. They should make a new channel called something else.
Well, they did make a new channel. It was the MTV
It's
music channel.
Yeah, it still has MTV in it. That's
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, it's MTV2.
Catfish.
Yeah, one went for shows because I guess people get
Call
sick of
themselves
music.
Lifetime. Be different.
Lifetime says so much. I mean, it's such a broad category for chick movies.
And Hallmark, the Hallmark channel.
Well, I get that.
That's
because,
for cards, right?
Yeah, but the cards are very soppy and, wish you were here, sorry for you, So I get that,
Okay.
They're doing Christmas movies like in July.
Oh, gosh.
Literally. But Lifetime should be more than just chick flicks where nothing happens until the last 5 minutes of the movie.
Right.
That's,
They draw out the stories, are you
oh
saying?
my God. Do they draw it out?
Ron, it sounds like you're familiar with this.
I am familiar with it.
no. I know we've talked about this. Ron has, on occasion, watched Lifetime movies.
I have some of them. I must admit, I seem like a very raw person.
Poof.
But
Ron, you have Lifetime written all over you. Never
I-
mind those
I
Badfinger
li- I
shirts
like-
you wear. You
I
gotta
like
get a
good-
Lifetime
I like
shirt.
a good cry. I like a good cry.
I do too. I do every day.
Yeah. And
It's familiar.
Yeah. Not that the Lifetime movie makes me cry necessarily.
Oh,
but
yes, it does.
I like it because it resolves, because woman's in peril somehow.
Right.
And then she succeeds at the end, and the bad guy always, or the bad girl.
Yeah, they get their comeuppance.
They get stabbed like within the
love it.
last,
Right.
I'd say 35 seconds
There's
of the movie.
stabbings? Ooh, this sounds violent.
Yeah, in order to kill the bad person.
Can't you just arrest him like Columbo? Befriend them, and then take them away without
The
handcuffs in your
The cops
car.
are always no. Here's how they all end. 35 seconds to go in the movie. The bad person gets killed by the heroine. Not that she's taking it, but that's what they call her.
Right.
And then the camera pans back very, very slowly, and the cops are coming in like from the right side of the screen in the distance. So, but it's all been wrapped up already.
Okay.
So that's it. That's every single Lifetime movie.
Now, I just brought up Columbo for a second.
Yes.
Did you like Columbo, that show?
Yeah, I just had trouble the close-ups of Columbo. I never really knew who he was looking
Oh,
at.
very funny, right?
But he was fun. I enjoyed
liked it.
him.
My boyfriend doesn't care so much for Columbo.
Oh, it was a good mystery thing.
So, yeah, so I made him watch an episode the
Yeah.
other day with
Yeah.
Johnny Cash,
Yeah.
and he fell asleep. But I kind of fell asleep too. It was late at night. But, we were watching the Johnny Cash Columbo. He was on.
Yes, I know, yeah.
That was awesome. So, what I like
So
about Columbo...
it was a brilliant idea, by the way. You would know at the very beginning
At
who
the
was
beginning,
doing
who
it.
did it, and then he'd try to piece up
Yeah.
and put together, and
Brilliant,
he'd
brilliant.
say, "Okay," he'd do his hands. Okay, I guess
Yeah.
we're finished here, and then he'd start to leave, and he'd say, "There's just one more thing."
Right.
Every time that was his thing.
It was a
There's just
brilliant
one more
concept,
thing.
a brilliant concept.
I love it, and then
Yeah.
but he'd friend the person. He'd
Right.
love them. He'd
Right.
think they were an awesome person,
Right.
an actress,
Yeah.
somebody famous.
You never knew where he was going to go.
Yeah, and then he'd just take them off by the hand, and very quietly take them to jail, but not any kind of.
They never really struggled ever.
No
Never
struggles.
struggled.
They
No.
all went off like William Shatner. They just all
Yeah.
fine.
Well,
they
were
caught
just-
you. Caught me.
They were
Let's
so
go.
They were so
Off we go.
boggled by the whole thing.
They admired each other. There was an
Yeah.
admiration thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I just thought that was kind of I like Columbo.
Crazy. That was weird.
All right. What else you get there?
Oh, I don't
You get the music?
I got the music.
Okay.
Are you ready to play?
I'm ready to play.
All right,
Let's play.
everybody. All right, it's time to play our favorite game,
It's WD-20.
which is not half as good as WD-40.
Oh, boy.
The question that we have for everybody as I go searching for this is, would you...
Ron, we're going to have a talk.
I can't see it. There it is.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Would you rather?
Can't see anymore.
Every week, where are we now? Is this the farting effect? Wait, no, that's
And
not
it's
it.
alphabetically listed, too.
Oh, no.
Bad. Would you rather? We're playing Would You Rather. This is a game. This is a thing. This is a thing that's been around for not a long time, actually.
I don't know, really.
Yeah.
I like Cards Against Humanity is my favorite, so.
Yeah, you've explained it to me, but I totally forgot what it was, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
all right.
important.
Well,
it's
no,
not
it's not.
important,
It's
really,
not.
because we're not playing
It's
that.
bad. It's politically incorrect.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Now, playing along at home, these are questions that you would challenge someone to answer, and you got to think a little bit, and it says something about you, yes, maybe not.
Yeah.
So play along at home for valuable cash and prizes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go first
Go
if you
ahead.
don't mind.
Please go first.
All right, here's the question to you and to our listening audience.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Would you rather date someone who loved you, but you didn't love them as much? Or would you rather date someone who you loved, but they didn't love you as much?
Ugh.
Let me repeat
I saw
that.
this on the internet, and I neglected to pick this one to
I'll
ask.
repeat it. Would you... Oh, you neglected because you couldn't answer it.
Maybe, because I'm still thinking.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Yeah, I mean, would you rather date someone that just adored you and loved you, but you didn't feel the same way about them, or that
happens all the time.
Well, you adore and love them, but they don't feel the same way about you. In other words, would you rather give the feeling of love or receive the feeling of love?
That's a good way to bottom
pretty
line
much,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know it's quite obvious to me.
Ooh, I'm just going to be a hermit if those are my choices.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It isn't easy. I guess receive love.
Yeah,
someone that loves me loves me.
Yeah, I'm going that direction too. Unless
Because if I love them and they don't really love me, what am I doing? It's just going to hurt a lot.
Correct.
But then
it doesn't
I don't
get you anywhere.
You know, no,
it doesn't
no.
get you anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree
agree?
with you.
Okay.
I agree with you. None of those relationships are going to last, but I guess it's
always going to be
in
equal.
the moment thing.
Yeah.
Of course, it's great to be equal. How often
And it's
does
not that
really
it's not
happen?
that each person gives 50%. It's each person gives 100%.
You are Dr. Phil, aren't you?
Yeah. Dr. Victoria.
That's what Dr. Phil says all the time.
Oh, does he? I don't even watch him.
Yeah.
His voice is a little grating.
He's turned
It's got
into
that accent.
he's turned into a media whore.
Right.
His wife started
Left him?
No.
Oh.
God, no. Started a skin cosmetic company.
Oh, don't they all?
So he hawks her stuff at the end of every show. No. Now he's like involved in other TV shows and he hawks them.
Great.
So his show has just turned out to be a
I don't care
mess.
for him.
And it's like just a tick like higher than Jerry Springer's show.
Right.
Anyway, Dr. Phil always says, it's not 50-50.
It's 100. It really is. That's easy math anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's not easy math because that's 200, but fine.
All right, here's one for you. Now, I decided to make up all my questions and not look them up
Interesting.
because
Tori.
I had time on my hands being in bed, not feeling good.
That's true.
So I thought, let me just think of some up. So how about this one? And they're not that great, maybe, but what am I? Look what I'm working with.
Yeah.
Would you rather? This is I don't know. Would you rather give up sex or eat only once a day? So you can have all the sex you want, but only can eat once a day, or you can eat whenever you want, but no sex. Really, Ron's really thinking about that. Wow,
I love food.
It was kind of easy for me, but
I love food. I
love beer. I love beer.
I do the sex, but eat once a day. But man, would that be a feast?
No, really, I had you all pegged wrong for that. Okay, everyone I asked in my family, including myself, would pick. We're just going to eat whenever we want and give up sex. So I don't know if that's telling, but
no, food can be orgasmic.
I think my boyfriend would say the exact same thing and be eat whenever you want.
What? Be eaten whenever you want?
Eat.
Oh,
Eat whenever you want.
I might have misunderstood the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. When you get to our age, it's like, food's good.
No,
and
food is
I'm
very
little, but
good.
you know what? I don't want to eat once a day because there's
Yeah.
consequences for that when I don't eat.
Now, see, it also depends on who your partner is. I mean, if your partner is just every time you have sex, it's like you've gone to heaven. But that doesn't happen a lot in life. But if you do have that,
then
well,
that's-
obviously
yeah.
that's going to be
Okay.
But if it's just okay, and yet there's like a really good-looking meal there, well, of course, because
You're really thinking this and dissecting
You've
it.
got to judge the food and the sex to be satisfying in their own manner. So,
All right, the best sex ever, the best food ever.
best sex ever.
Wow,
Yeah.
I still gotta go with food.
Yeah, see,
you know what? You're just sustaining your life.
Yeah.
Plus, you know what? Sex, been there, done
No, but
that,
you can
right?
eat once a
Everybody's
day.
been there,
You
done
can eat
that.
once a day, though.
I know. I asked my daughter. She said, "Does smoothies count? That's liquid. You could be drinking."
What are you doing asking your daughter about would you rather have sex than to eat?
She has
What do you
three.
do? What
She
kind
has
of-
3 children.
You don't have to talk about that in front of them.
No, I just telling her my question. I said, "I have some questions. This is what do you think of this question?"
I never walked in on my parents having sex before. I never did that.
I never did either. Thank
all right.
goodness.
I know.
Why would I be walking in anywhere? I keep to myself.
Well, when you're young, you don't knock on the door. You just come in.
We were outside the door. My brother and I one
That's what
time.
I'm saying.
And they were like, we were trying to get my mother's attention, and she's like, "I'll be right there." And we didn't know. You should
man.
think back on it.
Yeah,
At
now
the
you know.
time,
Now you know.
it meant nothing. Now
But-
I know exactly what was happening.
But to me,
Disturbing.
I mean, but that's the same kind of thing. If you start talking sex with your kids,
That was just a silly one question. My daughter, my kids and I have very open
it's the same
relationships
thing.
like that. It's it's not taboos
Well, then
and it's not over the top either. But I mean, a casual question like that shouldn't make people uptight.
I suppose.
And I liked how she said, "Well, do smoothies count?" I'm like, yeah, when you get to be my age, you're gonna pick the food. Trust me, it's just gonna be food.
She said that because she was embarrassed. All right, here's your question. And
Okay,
I
oh, no.
see, this is going to be real tough for you.
Oh, I hate when you ask me tough ones.
This
They're
is
all tough to
almost tailored for you.
me. I don't like these questions.
Would you rather be able to speak all languages, which I know you'd love to do, or would you rather be able to speak to all animals?
Oh, I saw this question too, and I dismissed it.
I'm glad I'm original.
I'll speak all languages. I don't. You know what? Animals really.
Yeah.
I see a squirrel once a day or something. I don't see a lot of animals. Where am I going? Am I living in Kenya?
I don't know.
You know, I'm gonna go. I want to speak all languages. I'm getting there to learn pleasantries, as I told you. But
I would rather speak to all animals.
oh, that's what my boyfriend would probably say too.
Yeah. Not that I would have any type of great conversation, but if I
Right.
could understand them,
Yeah.
and they could understand me. I
Yeah.
thought it'd be
But just
incredibly.
you could be the most successful vet ever.
Well, not
They'd know
even
you
that.
could tell what's wrong.
It would just be a life experience of ultimate.
Dr. Doodle.
I'd rather speak to animals than I would to people. I think that's my bottom
Okay,
line.
that is right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, où est la bibliothèque, or how do you actually survive in the woods? To me, the woods question.
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of survival, then,
Yes, you did to speak of it.
would you rather? How did I think of this? Would you rather die in the apocalypse or be the only living person left in the world after the apocalypse?
That's an impossible question to answer,
How are any of these not?
Alex.
It's the name of the game, my friend. What are you thinking? See, now I asked my daughter, and she said this was an easy one.
Well, I mean, the obvious answer is to die in the apocalypse. Quite
Oh, is it?
obviously. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it should be.
No, mine's live. Mine's live alone.
Well,
I'm Will Smith, dude. Fighting these
Tori,
zombies.
nobody loves to live alone more than I do.
That's why I wonder. I thought it would be easy for you.
However, if
Okay.
without my creature comforts, like
You could take your creature comforts anywhere you want, though.
what? No sex, no food.
This food, dude.
Where's their food, dude? You're the only one left, and everything
This
has been
canned
wiped out.
supermarkets. Go into open up the canned
Wouldn't
foods.
it be funny if there was an
I've
apocalypse
thought
and
about
there
this.
was a lot of canned food left,
Right.
but no can openers?
Oh no, you're
Wouldn't
like
that be
that's like the
frustrating?
Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
What's his name? Burgess
That would
Meredith.
be a good one.
His glasses broke.
Yes.
All they wanted to do was read, dude.
Yes.
I gotta stop saying dude. I feel like I'm on
Yeah,
pot or
well,
something.
dude, I never wanted to read that much, so it didn't
I didn't
really.
either.
So you know,
There'd be no internet though,
Yeah.
so that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah,
But you
what
know,
if the TV signal was down?
what signal?
What signal?
I just
does-
watched
there is no
another
signal.
apocalyptic movie I read about called The Quiet Earth, which was done in New Zealand in 1985.
Yeah.
And I stuck through it to watch it. It was really slow, but you know, the end was like, wow, okay, so that's what happened.
Well, it's a movie.
It is. I got to see all the apocalyptic movies, though.
I don't think they really. I don't know. Would you rather have no taste buds or be colorblind?
Oof. Colorblind. Totally colorblind.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I
I
agree with
want to, loose change.
agree
I
with
puked
you.
it. I ate it.
I
It's
agree.
awful. I need to taste things.
Yeah. Had you not gone through the loose change episode?
I'd say the same thing.
Okay.
The loose change episode, as shall now be dubbed for a hair over.
And now, the loose change episode.
It's called Flagell. Flagyl. Do not take it. You'll be sorry. Find something else. I'm warning you. You've been warned.
I'm surprised the morphine you weren't liking that.
Well, you know what my boyfriend said? He said, you should be on morphine all the time. I was so, yay, everything's wonderful. I said, I am not high. He said, dude, you're totally high. I said, I'm not. They gave me the smallest dose for pediatric dose. And I was still like, can I have some more of that? Doctor said, yes, you may.
Oh.
And they gave me more.
Did you do a takeout bag?
They don't. Well, you know what's funny? I never knew this until one of the nurses told me this interesting fact about hospitals. They can give you more pain pills, the opioids and whatnot, in the emergency room than they can once you're admitted upstairs. Because down in the emergency room, they're trying to manage your pain.
Right.
Upstairs, you're on a strict thing about your charts. You can't have more than you need.
I know. And that sucks.
I didn't know that.
That's so awful.
So try to stay in the emergency room if you like your opioids, apparently. I don't know.
The opioids are the things that are horrible that you get hooked on. Morphine, I don't know.
It's still an opioid. I didn't poop for 5 days.
Well, yeah, but
Can I say that on the air?
No.
Okay, but you're going to need a laxative once you get on that stuff,
kinda
because
do.
I was like, wow, am I going to, all this food's going somewhere and it's not coming out.
The other thing it makes you do is it makes your body itch.
Oh,
Did you get that? Did you get that?
Let me just say, my nose. I kept trying to talk to my boyfriend, and my nose, he goes, look at you, you're like an addict over there with your nose, itching your nose.
Yeah,
it does.
Causes your body
I don't
to
care.
itch.
That's fine.
I'll take it takes away the pain, but
I
it
need
turns
no more
you
pain.
into a monster.
No more pain. I'll be itchy. You know what? There's a would you rather. I'll scratch my nose rather than have pain. I'll be like,
Well, I guess everybody will scratch their nose, but you don't want to scratch
was
your
a-
nose the rest of your life.
It was a lot, though. I was.
Yeah. Well, you have no nose left eventually. That's the problem. And that's
How
the
is
parable.
it a problem again?
That's a comparison.
I just, date blind people if I have no nose. What am I going to do?
Colorblind people.
No taste buds. Puke and change. All right, here's my last question.
Sure.
I made it up.
Okay.
I had help with my daughter. My
Okay.
daughter actually made this up. All right, Jacqueline, this is your question. She doesn't listen, but whatever. Would you rather listen to country music the rest of your life or gospel music the rest of your life?
Oh, my God.
I know. Thanks, Jacqueline.
Wow. Sophie's choice.
Oh, no.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with country.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, Jesus is going to hook me right back in. And I've been there, done that. Oh, I went to church. I was a born-again Christian for 9 years, Van Dam. So I know all the
problem.
stuff.
The problem. Oh, this is because now we're talking religion.
That's all right,
But
a little
the
bit.
problem with gospel music is that at a point I feel like I'm being manipulated into thinking a certain way.
You are.
Well, then I guess I was
Yeah,
right.
I feel like I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
With country music, I'm just hearing stories about people that have lost it all, including their dog,
it's
their,
not
their
all that.
camper, their guitar.
Have you heard country music?
Yes,
It's not
I
all
have.
that. That's older stuff.
Well, that's true.
Now it's got a beat to it. Some of it's like, I love Keith Urban.
That's
Keith
not
Urban
country. That's
is the
crossover.
best.
That's crossover.
He plays all kinds of stringed instruments, mandolins,
Yeah.
MO.
That's not country anymore.
Well, it still
real
counts.
country involves the loss of a dog.
And your wife left you in a pickup truck, right?
Exactly.
So-
and somehow
Johnny Cash is great.
your guitar.
Ring
yeah.
of Fire. Dude,
Ring
I'm
of
happy
Fire.
with it.
That's
Just call
fine.
this the Dude Show
All right. Well, it's going to have to be.
because the dude abides. Do you know what that means?
No, I do not.
No.
Well, just say it again.
Oh,
say it
no,
again.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
no.
Maybe I just lost
Edit this
my-
part right out. The dude abides.
No, I do not know
That's
what
the
that
Big
is.
Lebowski. That's what's his name? Jeff Bridges.
Okay.
That movie.
I know.
The Jesus. The bowling.
Yeah. Bowling for Columbine?
Shut the F up, Donnie.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you speaking English right now?
possibly.
I don't know what
The
you're
rug
talking
really
about.
tied the room together. I effing hate the Eagles. Oh, it's all those
These are
lines. I
references
can't.
in some kind of movie,
yeah,
but you don't know the
John
name of the
Goodman.
movie.
I just told you.
What is it?
The Big Lebowski.
Oh, that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that about a guy that goes bowling?
There's a bowling. Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
there's
I'm
a
not
bowling
into,
thing.
I'm not into bowling.
But it's more than that.
I don't care. If
Okay.
you're going to put
Steve
bowling
Buscemi?
in it, I don't. Yeah, well, he's very talented.
Yeah, if I'm saying it right, Buscemi,
Whatever.
tomato.
I know who you're talking. He's not real
Poinsettia,
pretty. He's not real
poinsettia.
pretty. He's a character actor with character face.
Fargo, man,
Yeah, I
just
know.
can't beat it.
I get that, Tori.
The Coen brothers are awesome anyway. They just have a new movie out on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix is the new thing now. You know what? I tried to sell my DVDs online. You can't give them away. Nobody wants DVDs anymore for $1 even. Everything's streaming. Everything's Hulu,
Yeah.
Amazon,
Yeah, we're moving on.
Netflix,
We're moving on.
or Blu-ray.
I know.
Forget it. People
I know.
trying to sell VHS tapes online.
No.
Go home.
But people are also selling phonograph records and phonographs.
Well, they're trying to make a comeback.
Yeah,
Vinyl.
and that'll happen with VHS tapes as well. As a
you
matter of
can't.
fact, I'm kind of surprised that it hasn't already because most people, more than half of America, has VHS tapes still in their basements if they have basements.
Yeah.
They have nothing to play them on. And don't even think of someone
Right.
should invent a higher grade technological thing that just plays VHS.
You think it'll come back around? They'll be
It's
working
got
on this
to, because
technology?
people have the need, but nobody is like going back
You should
to
turn them
making
into
them.
discs. Weren't you supposed to turn them into DVDs, though?
You were supposed to. You have to pay for that. Not
Yeah.
everybody did that.
Okay. There's machines that do it, but they're expensive. You can buy your own and do it. I had a friend that did that.
Why do it if you don't have to? I mean, if you just want
Because
to sit
the
down
tape will
around the...
deteriorate. It
will?
The tape, the video tape
will
will.
deteriorate
The
eventually.
quality starts to go. I
Eventually.
watched them. They start to get grainy and staticky.
They
And
were always grainy and staticky.
right.
And
It's getting worse. It gets
no,
worse.
No, it's that the play. Yes, I agree with you. They're only made of a material that doesn't last forever.
Correct.
But at the same time, it was the machines that were starting to degrade.
so just upgrade the
thing.
machines.
Yes.
Okay. So, Ron, why don't you work on that?
In other words, it's tape, but it can be scanned by something other than. What
And
it
Ron
was
would know
before.
because that's one of your areas of expertise.
Yes, and now I hate it.
Okay.
I actually hate it. It's funny that I did something for most of my life, and now at this juncture in my life, I don't even want to hear the word.
Yeah.
It's like a gynecologist. It's like, oh, put that thing away.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just waiting, letting the audience just finish laughing.
We'll finish laughing.
Finish
Calm
laughing.
down. Quiet
Right,
down.
okay.
Quiet down. Quiet down.
I got one more for you,
Okay.
and then we'll cap this thing up. Here,
Alrighty.
all right.
Sounds great.
Here we go. All right. I'm trying to find a good one. Would you rather not brush your teeth for 10 days or not shower for 10 days?
Not shower for 10 days.
I think I'm going to go with the brushing teeth.
God.
And I'll tell you why.
My teeth are important. What's left of them?
Well, teeth actually are representative of your entire body health. If your teeth...
I can't feel plaque. You're right. They do. It will affect
yeah.
your body. The plaque feeling in my
Yeah.
mouth, I can't stand it.
And we're talking about 10 days now. If you
Oh,
don't shower for
God,
10
no.
days, you're going to stink a little bit. But at the same time, we have a lot of things
I
that
don't
mask
stink.
that.
I can mask it, too.
I'm saying say you did. I'm just saying you'd still be
Have I ever
somewhat
stunk
healthy.
here?
You'd still be somewhat healthy if you didn't shower for 10 days.
Yes.
But if you didn't brush for 10 days, I guarantee you'd be like
Yeah, I couldn't do
physically
it.
have
It would make
germs.
me ill.
Yeah.
Just the questions making me a little nauseous.
Yeah. And loose change.
Ooh.
Both of them. Oh,
Oh,
just
no.
freaked her out.
Yeah.
Well, that's Would You Rather.
Would you
Georgettes. Thank you,
The
Georgettes.
Georgettes. They're fantastic. No one knew who they were until we started playing this, but yeah.
That's right. Me neither.
Yeah.
Love them.
No one knew. Who
Now
knew?
that we're bringing them back.
We're bringing them back.
Someone had to.
The
It's only
Georgettes.
a matter of time.
Right.
You're welcome.
It's kind of interesting. Back in those days, they just took a name and they put Etz at the end of it, and they did it with the Ron Etz.
Oh, that's right. Your group.
Yeah, I did have a group. I decided to put some ladies together and
Nice.
named them after me and just
Very
put
good.
Et. So there's Ron Etz, Georgettes. Are there other Etz?
Yes. I don't know.
Okay.
I would have to Google it, and you know how we don't Google.
Right.
Usually.
So, but there probably are. Is the bottom
Oh,
line.
yeah. The majorettes.
Yeah, we had some in our school. We did.
Major Nelsons, majorettes.
Things have changed so much. Sometimes I sit back as I sit here in the year 2000, whatever this is.
2018, the last year of the Earth.
The last year
Waiting
of
for the
our-
apocalypse.
Yeah.
I'll be the last person.
Well.
Thank you.
I'm going to get a can opener.
Yeah, and my glasses won't break.
For Christmas, I'm going to get a can opener.
Yeah.
Hey, how about that Hanukkah thing?
Chanukah?
Yeah, it's like it's
Hanukkah?
8 days long.
Did it start yet?
Yes.
Well, the Advent
actually,
did too.
it's come to its end at this point. I
Okay,
believe.
Advent happened too.
That's
I
what
mean, it's the first day of Advent was
I
December
thought that was
2nd.
just a calendar with chocolates in it.
Probably. Have you ever see Bad Santa with Billy Bob Thornton? Oh my gosh, and that little calendar when
Was
he
it
ate all the
bowling in
candies.
that too?
No.
Okay.
But that was hilarious.
Very,
John
very
Ritter, I think it was his last movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
He was a great
hilarious.
I missed that guy.
Bad Santa is the best Santa.
But Hanukkah, you would figure that, well, what a wonderful holiday. 8 days of presents. But then you realize that the presents that you get are not real great.
I heard that. I'm
Yeah.
not Jewish, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But you have a dreidel. Isn't that kind of cool? It spins. And there's a song, little dreidel, dreidel, something, something.
It's occupying if you're 3.
I've seen them for sale. They have little wooden ones in the stores right
Yeah.
now with
Oh,
all this, with the
yeah, of
writing on
course
it,
they
which
do.
I can't read.
Yeah. No, I'm not sitting here halfway through my life spinning a top and going,
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, isn't Christmas for children anyway? Come on.
No.
That's what bugs me is
It
Christmas should
used to
just be for children.
It
I have to
should
buy
be.
for adults.
It should be.
Okay.
I agree with you totally, Tori. Totally, Tori. Ooh, nice name for a book or something. Something should come of that.
I know, it will.
I think adults should be limited to 1 or 2 gifts per. I think 1 gift per adult.
Well, they have
And
Yankee
then-
swaps.
Yeah, but children, yeah, you can load them up because they'll play with pots and pans and a spoon. So
Yeah.
they're not hard to or a dreidel.
Right.
But this thing about adults for Christmas presents.
Yeah, the party's
that's
Yankee swap. You got to bring a
crazy,
$10
man.
gift, and then you swap it out.
I like that.
You like that?
I
I did
like-
that once, and it was a little. I felt uncomfortable.
Well, that's
What do you
because-
buy? What do you get? You get something
No,
you don't
I'm
want.
talking about on Christmas. You get a loved one something.
right,
they
right,
get
right,
you
right.
something.
Yeah.
And then you call it a day, and you have some food.
Okay.
You know,
It's like Thanksgiving with presents. It's the same thing.
with a present.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you should be getting something for people all year round. It shouldn't just be here
Give
comes
them
the
your
holiday.
time. Time is important.
Show up with some flowers if the person is into flowers, or just come home out of the blue someday, like on April 2nd,
Right.
and bring a gift home with you and go, "What is this?"
My dad does that. He
It's
gives my mom
fantastic.
flowers
That
every
is
week
So wonderful.
because he acts like a jerk
God
a lot of
bless
the time.
him.
So he has to make up for it.
All right, you didn't have to throw that part in.
Well, I
It
mean,
sounded great before you did
didn't
that.
it?
Yes.
Well, maybe that's not why he's doing it, but it sure helps.
Yeah. Well, I get that part. I think
You know what he
everybody-
says? He says, "Love of my life" to my mom every single day. He said, "I love you, love of my life." That should be like on his.
God,
in his
this is wonderful. See, this is like
eulogy.
a lifetime movie for me.
yeah.
It's fantastic.
Says it every day. My poor daddy's getting up there.
Yeah. Well, we all get up
His
there.
car is almost out of gas. I'm going to go put some gas in it. I felt
nice.
sad for him because I can't picture my dad at his age out there pumping gas. He will. I mean, he'll
Yeah,
do it. But
yeah.
I'm thinking I'm going to get my dad some gas. Poor
Well,
guy.
there's nothing wrong with pumping your own gas.
No, but I
don't
mean,
care how old you are.
it's cold out, and my heart started to get sad. I'm going to give my dad some gas. All
That's
the
nice.
good things he does for
Nice.
everybody. You
That's
know
the
what?
way it
He
should
can
be.
use some gas.
See, that's Christmas year round.
It is, you're
That's
right.
the
I see what you
spirit
mean.
Year round. It's to me, it's so. I won't use the word phony because that's the way you're supposed to be, but it's so expected
Yes.
to give
Yep,
things,
yep,
and it
you're
puts
right.
people in awkward positions. Whereas if it were just like an off day, the other person would say, "My God, you're incredible. This is."
Yeah.
That would be so much more important than giving somebody the same thing on Christmas.
You're right. And everyone does say that,
Yeah.
but do they mean it? What do you think about these decorations? Is they over the top? Is they tasteful? What do you think about these houses with all these lights or whatnot?
Over the top.
The blow up things, the mangers, the
when,
Santas.
When you put lights all over your house, the only thing you're doing is impressing the neighbors. I can't see the
Aren't
purpose
they getting
of
into
it
the
other-
spirit, though?
Then put a tree in your house. What?
They do that
what's-
too.
But what's the spirit of it outside where you don't live? You're displaying.
don't live.
You're displaying it to other. You must be saying things to people that pass by your house. That's the only purpose for putting something outside.
And I would actually not want to draw attention to my house. Like, if, oh, look, there's a house.
Well,
look at that
that's-
house.
well, that's besides
Let's
the
go
point.
rob it.
No,
To
yeah, I
me,
know.
I don't
That's
want
true, too.
attention. I'm trying to be
Yeah, I know.
demure about my house.
No, if you're into the holiday spirit, then the inside of the house that's where you can see it all the time. To do it on the outside, you're doing it for other people. I don't think there's any way around that explanation. I really don't.
Okay.
Or
Same
you're
with
saying-
Halloween then.
Yeah, you're saying to other
Those
people.
are the only two
look,
holidays you really decorate outside, isn't it? That I can think of.
different. A Halloween, the kids are going to be coming by for candy.
Okay.
On Christmas, the kids ain't coming
Santa.
by for anything.
Santa's coming. You should see Ron's face
I
right
just-
now. He's looking
I don't even know
at
what
me
to
with
say.
such disdain.
I don't even know what to say.
Wow.
I don't even know
He
what to say.
didn't know. He just was a look of like, if looks could kill, Tori. What did you just say?
Well, this can be our last subject, and we bring this up every year, I believe.
Oh, yes.
But that is lying to your kids.
I know.
About Santa Claus.
Right.
It's a lovely, charming tradition.
Charming.
that children love. It's everything to them. I mean, Santa's bigger than Jesus. Let's face it.
It's secular world we live in, and they had to
Yes.
get rid of Jesus with the Easter Bunny too. It's
Yeah,
all these holidays
right.
that were started out as religious were taken over by marketing.
Okay.
Hello.
That's fine. But when parents look at their children and say, Santa's going to come tonight, you are lying to your child.
But in a good way.
I don't think any child would turn around when they're 20 and say, you lied to me for
No, because it's a what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know, but it's a happy thing you're doing.
It's a happy lie.
It's
a happy lie.
Yeah, it's harmless.
Yeah.
It's for their better. It's for their
Yeah.
good. It's for their betterment,
Yeah.
right? To make them think that someone comes and
I would
cares
think so.
about them. That
That's
cares
like-
about all the children in the
that's like
world.
saying your aunt is buried under the basement. I buried
no,
her there because I didn't want to tell you that she passed away 10
That's like
years
your
ago.
dog. Your dog went to the dog
Yes,
farm.
Yes, exactly.
Dog farms. Dog farms are out
Same
there.
thing.
It's why hurt children?
It's
You're right, but I don't understand the fairy tale behind why make a Santa. Why not just say, these are for you, my love, from your mom and dad.
That's what bothered me, and I'm not a selfish man really, but when I was
I know,
going to the
we talked
stores
about this, yeah.
trying to find the perfect gift,
Like a
and
Nintendo system.
Yes,
it costs $200.
$200.
This is from Santa.
I had to order
Not
it.
me.
I had to wait here online. I had to
Right.
fight a lady.
And you don't even get
for
credit.
it.
You don't even get credit.
Yeah,
Santa does.
Santa did. So, you little piece of,
I know,
no,
I know.
I want credit for
I know you
that.
do, 'cause that's your ego. That's your ego talking.
I thought of this, that you would
Right.
love this.
Yeah, but you have to be bigger than your ego, Ron, and go along with the fairy tale. Sorry.
I guess you have to say Santa called me and asked me what you would want, and I gave Santa some bucks.
Listen, you know why it's done? I'll tell you right now. I'm going to settle this for once and for all, okay? This is why it's done. Because of one reason. Kids go to school. You put a kid in school and you tell him the truth, he's going to tell everybody. You got to go along with the fairy tale so they all are in the same boat.
the explanation.
What did Santa get you? Oh, what did he get you? You can't be the one kid that said, you know what? There's no Santa. So you have to, for the sake of the community, for the world, for everything, you have to say, yep, here, this is from Santa. So that your child goes to school with all the other kids and says, yep, that's what I got from Santa. Okay? It's just because of that. You're welcome, America.
The funniest thing,
Homeschool, you don't got to worry about it. Who does that?
funniest thing to me is that part of all of the fables
Right.
is that Santa comes down the chimney.
Yeah.
Not every
He doesn't
house
fit. Has a chimney.
Especially
They've covered that. He comes in, we'll leave the door unlocked.
Well, then why is he coming down chimneys in other places?
Folklore.
Yeah.
Out
We'll
in,
leave the door unlocked.
out in Amsterdam does that.
If you don't have a chimney or an apartment building in New York City, you ain't leaving the door unlocked.
And what about England? Well, they got these little tiny chimneys. You know, how's he going to come down in a puff of
Right.
smoke? It's,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, that's a movie with.
That's a chimney sweep. You
Yes.
got to get Dick Van Dyke involved.
That's right.
You have to.
What a icon he is.
He didn't have a very good English accent, though, did he?
No, Dick Van Dyke he's I think he's in his 90s, I believe.
He didn't die?
No, sorry.
Oh. What?
Are you upset? That he didn't
No,
die?
no, no.
he's
Dick Van Dyke's still
with us.
kicking?
He's still with
Good
us.
for him.
And here's a guy who battled alcoholism for
Oh,
decades
Wicked.
in
I
his
remember
life.
reading about that.
Yeah.
Wicked.
And yet his body just kept on. It gives us hope.
Yeah, I didn't even know that, you know.
I know.
Like, news alert, Dick Van
gotta-
Dyke's been alive for the last 20 years. When he dies, I'll
Surprised
say,
you.
wow, okay.
Yeah, and surprised you didn't
Doris
check
Day's
in.
alive.
She is too.
Yeah, she's living all her money to animals or something,
Yeah.
probably.
The problem is that you probably wouldn't want to see her right now.
Well, that's why, you know, if you're famous and you're a movie
Yeah,
actress
that's
in the
difficult.
50s and
It's difficult.
60s, and then you age, you got to go into hiding.
You don't want to be remembered for. You want to be remembered for what you did
Sure,
look like in your
of
heyday.
course. That's why I'm glad I'm not famous. Because
Yeah.
what if I age and then I'm like, you don't look anything like that.
That's
You
true.
were so beautiful.
Yeah.
You'd have to hear that your whole life. Oh,
Yeah.
you were just stunning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, I guess.
Yeah, you were.
Backwards compliment.
Yeah, I know. Well, this has been enlightening.
Yes.
I'm serious.
It's a good show. We always have good
Not a
shows.
bad
If you don't
show.
like it, don't listen. How many times does that need to be said?
Well, I think people should listen even if they don't like it.
Yeah, we're forcing you. tie you to a chair.
Yeah, I think it's like eating loose change.
So
Have yourself a wonderful whatever.
December.
Yeah. Well,
enjoy
we'll be back
the
next week.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, there we go.